I don't know of any one person who doesn't need or want a reminder of why they are here, what their purpose is, and how to stay higher in that purpose. I don't know of anyone who doesn't get lost. I don't know of anyone who forgets that this is a pathless path. We all look outside ourselves to find the thing, the answer, what will fill the void we feel, the restlessness, or whatever we feel. But that's the human condition. It's harder to stay in the moment than it may seem. Pema Chodron always jokes about meditation. She says, sure, you just sit there and relax and let your mind get still. No problem. It's like watching a mosquito land on your skin and suck all your blood out. No problem. Yeah. Or how about when you're in the washing machine after you've surfed and they say, oh yeah, just relax. You'll find the surface where the air is and float up. That's not going to be your instinct when you're in peril. Like the people running toward the water in Hawaii. Like the tragic events we witness again and again, and the way that we are even taught or indoctrinated into being suspicious and working against one another. That's all just a test as far as I'm concerned. Because what we do to ourselves, we do to each other, we do to ourselves. Like it's all this big rotation. It's all this infinity sign. It comes back around like a boomerang, bam. They say that, you get what you give. That's not necessarily a hard, fast rule. Then how would you explain, kids getting sick or what have you? There's no definitive. But here's the point. And I'll speak first person here. I'm not in control of anything, let alone my own body. I can write about and create content for people living with chronic illnesses who are closer to or feel closer to death than most. But that does not make any one of us special or different. I mean, we're all dying. Hello. There's no mystery here. We know how this ends. Some of us have been given a pretty crap hand. More than others, maybe. But we are all carrying the things that we call responsibilities. We are all carrying the things we call burdens. And I know of no person who does not suffer. And you can measure and tell and even see and feel the suffering of another by how they treat people they need and want nothing from. That's not just kindness there. That's recognizing interconnectedness. And that's the part I want to focus on. As I said, I'm writing love letters to the nurses. It turns out it takes me a lot longer to write the good stuff. I've been so casually invested in developing neural pathways to notice all the threats and dangers and complaints. But of course, focusing on the good stuff, it feels funny. But it's a new trend, and it's outnumbering the negative thoughts now. I've finally figured out how to flip it. It's a very simple process if you really want to know what works for me. And maybe this will work for you, maybe it won't. It's called gratitude. Sitting here saying, what's right? It's not about having, it's about being. Like, Eric Fromm, the 1976 book, To Have or To Be. What would happen if you just allowed yourself to be? Can we afford that? It sounds so simple. I'm inviting you to join me. That's what I'm going to try to do every day. I don't have answers. This is not and answer. If you're looking for that kind of a podcast or stream of consciousness, this is the wrong place. I'm asking questions because I know the answer's in the question. Have a good day. Thanks for listening.